There we go. Hey, everybody. This is Kelly, the Real Estate Ninja.
And I'm Brian Clark with Leads to ROI.
There you go. And we're going to drop some serious bombshell ninja marketing stuff in just a minute. I like to generally give a couple minutes to build up an audience. It's Saturday. It's dinner time, so a lot of people probably are not. But I'll know if you guys are watching live. If you're watching this after it drops, we have got an amazing opportunity for 5 agents. Now, Brian, why is it we're only going to do this for 5 agents at this point in the beta test?
So we're doing a live beta test right now. We currently have a handful of agents that are in. We have our callers that are reaching out to buyer leads in our platform, and we're getting them moved over to that pre-approval process with Premier Turbo Leads so that we can start the application process, get pre-approvals for our agents, and you guys can go and close those deals down once they're ready to start looking at homes and you've got your pre-approval letter. So go ahead.
Basically, and let me say this, guys. This is a unique opportunity. I don't do these very much, but it's 2022. We came out of a hellacious 2021. And the thing that I'm hearing, I literally today, Saturday, have had 8 agents call me looking for a private Zoom to get lead generation strategies, right? So here's what I know. Agents that listen to what we teach, what I say, hey, Facebook user, comments are coming in. Brian, I don't know if you can see this or not. Somebody said hello. What I know is this. If you are struggling with lead generation, you're kind of floundering, you've had issues trying to get your buyers approved, you don't even know what, Brian, if people fail to plan, they are going to plan to fail. And if you don't know what mortgage programs are for your local area, like down payment assistance, if there are any 0 down options, right? You're behind the 8 ball. Because in this market, you've got to be on point with not only your marketing, but you have to know what you're offering buyers. Isn't that correct, Brian? I mean, how important are offers in today's market?
Absolutely, 100%. The offer that you have out there with your buyers is extremely important. I mean, every single listing seeing 5 to 10 offers within the first 2 days of being on the market. Yep. So being able to have a strategic partner in lending that can give you the leg up and not only work with the big banks, but also work with all of the brokerage programs. And I'm talking every program from A to Z out there. They're going to be able to find a way to get your buyers approved if they can be approved. And they're going to find a program that's going to work so that you can get that offer closed and get the deal done.
So guys, here's what we're talking about. 5 agents right now, only 5. We don't want to blow up the program yet. We're going to beta test it. 5 agents that want to come on board and take part on a program that will not only get you, as a real estate agent, $500 more per buyer closed transaction. So if you're going to make a commission, hypothetically, of $10,000, if you close a buyer you're working with, how would you like an additional $500 as an income stream for every buyer you close? That's number 1. Number 2, how would you like to have pre-approved buyers handed to you on a regular basis? Maybe 1 a month, 1 every couple months, but literally by a 12-month span, get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 pre-approved buyers, depending on volume and what you're doing. How'd you like to have those just given to you, right? Here, Mr. Agent, go. This buyer is approved. Go find him a home and close on it. Number 3, if you like the beta test and you like the program, how about just refer other agents to this unique opportunity? And when they close a deal, you get a revenue share check from the company. Guys, and the icing on the cake, how would you like to have us show you how to run these buyer leads, run these ads? We're going to give you the education. Literally, Brian, we've got people running these right now that are getting buyer leads every day, correct?
Yeah, our average is running between $1 and $2 a lead cost per a buyer lead right now. And that's with using the top of the line audiences as to who you want to market to and get in front of as far as buyers and sellers are concerned.
And what are agents not doing when a lead comes in? Let's be real, Brian.
They're not calling their leads. They're not following up. They're not emailing. They're not texting. So that's the best part about this Leads to ROI system that we have in place. So number 1, you guys do need to pick up our proven sales system that drives your leads from A to Z. And that's going to be from capturing, nurturing, and closing that deal. Right. So Leads to ROI is a necessity. Premier Turbo Leads is a necessity to sign up for. What we're going to do, because we get a little tiny amount off of every deal that you guys do by having you sign up under us.
Guys, pay attention to what he's getting ready to say. This will change some of your businesses this year. Literally will 10x your business. by what this man's getting ready to tell you.
We've been betaing right now with a handful of people. The first person that jumped in, the very first day our ISA started calling on their leads, we had 2 scheduled appointments, and 2 of those folks have been pushed over to a mortgage application process.
Boom.
We don't know if they're pre-approved yet. We don't know if they're ready to buy. But within the very first day, 1 agent, 2 leads, already booked appointments, already moving through the mortgage process. Now, if we can consistently do this for you guys, it makes it a viable business model for us to make those calls for you and make things work. So that's exactly why we're doing this as a beta test. We've been knocking buyers out of the park for over a year with our ISAs, getting appointments set for our agents. Now it's time to get those appointments over to the lender so we can get the pre-approval, and you don't work with them until they're ready to buy and they've got a pre-approval letter.
So guys, recap. Told you it's going to be a short video. If you want to learn how you're going to make an additional $500 per buyer transaction you close, if you do 10 a year, that's $5,000 more into your bank account than what you got last year, without really changing anything you're doing. Continue finding and working with buyers. If you would like to have Brian's sales team call the buyer leads that we're going to help you and show you how to generate, to get them on your calendar, to push them to the lender, to get them approved so you can start working with them. And if you would like to find out how you can get pre-approved buyers literally additionally handed to you, as well as a revenue share opportunity for any agent you refer to the program, then go ahead and look below the video, click the link, get on the schedule for Brian's team to talk with you about this program. Guys, it's inexpensive. It'll change the game for some of you and put more income in your pocket. Then take a look below. Brian, we talked about this literally because we have beta tested this. We can only handle 5 right now. And that's not BS. We can't open up the floodgates because you wouldn't be able to handle that volume right now. But 5 of you that want to get in on the beta test, make sure you click that link and get scheduled. So Brian, anything else you want to add to this? And if you just joined us, make sure you watch the beginning of this because it's going to change your life. Or if you're watching this after it drops, watch this from the beginning because this thing is going to change some of you and increase your business. Brian, anything else you want to say before we're off this live?
Absolutely. I mean, so with Leads to ROI, we try to make sure that you guys, we don't try to, we make sure that you guys have a predictable, scalable business model. And the way that we do that is every single lead that comes into our system is placed onto an active follow-up campaign where we have texts, voicemail drops, emails, video text, video emails that are going out, and then adding that layer of callers that are reaching out to your guys' leads for you and calling a minimum of 6 times. And this is buyers only, gives you guys the leg up on all of your competition when it comes to converting and closing more business. So this is an extremely unique opportunity for you guys to get in at the ground level with Premier Turbo leads, get yourselves an opportunity to close more buyers and pocket more funds every single time you do it. And not only that, when you bring folks in underneath you, you're going to make money off every single closing that they do. So we are super excited to see you guys in there and get you more closings in 2022.
Last thing, because I had a comment come in that said, I'm in Kelly Wheeler. Do me a favor. If you're the one that made that comment, because I can't see your name, email me, kellywheelergroup@gmail.com. So I have your name. And let's go ahead and get on a Zoom as early as tomorrow. It says you enrolled a couple weeks ago. So I need you, the user that just left that comment, email me at kellywheelergroup@gmail. And it's Sunday tomorrow, but I'm willing to talk with you on a Zoom. So I'll leave it up to you to get back to me. If you'll drop me that email, I will gladly schedule a Zoom with you tomorrow. Brian, thank you for jumping on with me. I hope that 5 agents take advantage of this because I know as an agent, if I had somebody that said, look, we're going to show you how to run very inexpensive buyer lead campaigns. By the way, if you take advantage of our program and the Premier Turbo Teams program, you're going to make $500 more per buyer close transaction than what you're making now. You're going to get some pre-approved buyers handed to you, and you're going to have the ability, just if you love the program, just refer other agents to it to make a monthly. I'm in like Flynn. So guys, 5 of you can get in on this. And then if after the beta test, we're going to go wide with this. And if you're one of the 5, make sure you schedule below and get in with Brian's team, find out a little bit more about it, because we're being, we can't say too much right now, but we want you to schedule that and find out how this can change your business. Brian, thanks for jumping on this with me. We've been excited about this program, and we're launching right now. So get in on the beta test, guys.
Absolutely. Looking forward to see you guys in Leads to ROI and Premier Turbo Leads.
Awesome.